Hi everybody, how you doing? Steven here. Glad to see you all. Hope everybody's doing well and feeling great. Yeah, excuse me, the sun's in my eye a bit here, but it's good lighting, but at the same time, it's like kind of blinding me. But anyway, let's try and move this around here. Let's see. I hope you guys can see me okay. So today I'd like to talk about chronic pain and the cycle around chronic pain, Some things around it, include depression, anxiety, stress, lack of sleep, difficult emotions, yeah, so, pain, of course, and with chronic pain, it's not like acute pain where something happened to you, where you hurt yourself, and then there's a reason that they know that people around you know that you're in pain. This is just something that's almost like internal, so people around you don't necessarily understand it. It's like sometimes in my case, with my sickle cell and vascular necrosis, it's like sometimes I have good days, sometimes I have bad days, and it's just sporadic where pain can just come on out of the blue, and people don't necessarily understand that. I know when I was working full time, like my boss would kind of give me a hard time sometimes. One of them, he just didn't understand it, where people think that you're faking it, or even if you're with your friends and you want to kind of go out with them, and you make plans to go out, and then when the time comes, it's like you're not feeling well, you cancel, and it's like, well, all people think that you're always sick, or you use that as an excuse, where that's just not the case. It's just, and like I said, they don't understand it because it's not something like you're in an accident or something, and then they know that you're in pain. It's just an internal sickness, almost like an invisible sickness, almost. Excuse me. But yeah, along with that comes you could say stress and anxiety. Kind of touched about that before, I believe, but if you are working or not working, if you're calling in sick a lot from work, then because of this pain that you have, or sickness, yeah, you're gonna be thinking about, do you have a job? How is it gonna affect your job? Bills are piling up. You're gonna be thinking about that too. That's a lot of stress on a person that's sick. You never want to be boggled down about that, and people usually say that don't worry about that right now, just worry about getting well and stuff, but it's not so easy. Easier said than done, where you go back to work and stuff, and your work done piled up on you and stuff like that, and it's very stressful. It's even depressing, where it kind of depends on your support system as well. If you got a good support system, then hopefully people around you understand and help you out. But if you don't have that support system and it's just you, yeah, it can be very emotions can be up and down on a regular. and it's up to you to just kind of build your emotions up. So, you know, hopefully you can be around positive people or be reading something positive to uplift your spirit. Another thing is lack of sleep. It's hard to sleep. I know I don't sleep. Nighttime is difficult, so, you know. The times that I do fall asleep, it's like time to wake up, or I'm falling asleep maybe, you know, an hour before it's time to wake up. But you know, I get most of my sleep during the day by taking naps, and most of that is due to painkillers, you know. So if you know, if you can relate to what I'm saying, you know, feel free to like this video or leave your comments in there too. But yeah, you know, if I didn't, you know, these Dilaudid and morphine, you know, whether 10-15 milligrams, you know, that puts you to sleep for every couple hours, you know. Fatigue, you know, you're tired a lot. I know. I gotta be careful. One thing I gotta watch out for is when I'm on the road and I'm driving. If I know I'm taking painkillers, I tend to get tired while I'm driving. So, you know, sometimes I've had to pull over and kind of sleep it off before I get back on the road. It could just be like 15-20 minutes down the street from my house, even, you know, half an hour away from home, where I get so tired that I gotta pull over. I've had to pull over and sleep for like 3-4 hours just to do a half an hour drive to the, you know, to get back home. Like, it's serious. And if I'm home, I'm just in and out of sleep for like days, you know. But then I still wake up feeling like I didn't get no sleep, you know, especially at night. If you're sleeping all day during the day, and then at night you're not sleeping, you know. So, you know, especially if you gotta work, get up and go to work the next day, then you're not sleeping at night, but you're sleeping at, you know, falling asleep at work. I know. Jeez, I used to have some trouble, some difficulty there, like drinking water all the time, like just to stay up, you know. A walk to the water cooler or to the bathroom, splash water on my face. That yeah. It was some difficult times, but you know, we made it through, and I made it through. What else is there? Restricted movements, I guess, depending on your sickness. You know, I know I have some restricted movements on my right arm. I can't raise it all the way, but that's really due to my surgery on the CD, the core decompression in my shoulder. So sometimes ineffective breathing, like I have trouble breathing in closed areas. I don't really know if that's just me. Sometimes I kind of, like I say, panic. I get that stress, that anxiety, and I do take pills for that. I don't know if that's common. If any of you guys have that, let me know, because I'm here thinking it's just me. But that's why I like to make videos like this, because I'm thinking it's just me, but, you know, it could be other people out there with the same issues as well. So if you're feeling that, then, you know, let me know if you're experiencing any of these things that I'm touching on here. So I guess I said fatigue, you know, that tiredness, depression, lack of sleep, You know, stress and anxiety, difficult emotions. Yeah, it's a bad cycle, and then the pain on top of that. Like I said, it's like a invisible disease, invisible sickness where people don't understand it because they can't see it. You know, but if any of you relate to this, you know, let me know. Leave your comments in this comment section. Feel free to share this video. If you've gotten any value from this video, you know, feel free to subscribe if you're watching it on YouTube or on Facebook. Give it a share with somebody else. And I'd love to hear back from you all, okay? Take care.